Hello guys, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the X2 Pro Super Console retro game emulator with 72,597 games. So the X2 Pro is a Android TV smart box. It has a 256GB memory card in it. It runs on Android 8 and has a Linux operating system, which makes it possible to emulate games. So the games on it, the max it can emulate is PSP and PlayStation. So it's got a few hundred games on each. I will be adding more games to it as time continues and I find the games that run perfectly on it. So this is just to show you guys what this is and how it works. I'm not going to be going into depth too much about changing systems and stuff like that because I will be doing that in their own small little video. So if somebody wants to know how to do something, there'll just be a specific video, so you don't have to watch all the way through this one. So let's just jump straight in there with all games. So as you can see, at the moment it's in Linux mode, so all the games are available. I'll show you the Android bit once we've been through some of the games. So there's 72,597 games on it. And I don't even know where to begin, to be honest with you. There are loads. So we're just going to have a little scroll through. They're not in any particular order. I'm not going to wait for all the games to come up that are in each category, because there's the Atari, 2,687 games, So as you can see, each console has a little bit of the name of the console and a little bit of a description. And I think there's 60 emulators in total. I haven't counted them all recently. There are some doubles, obviously, different games, versions of Japan, and that hacks, which is people have changed them to make them run better. And some things you're never going to play, like the Virtual Boy, but it's nice to just have a bit of nostalgia in it, Unless you've got a Virtual Boy headset. I don't know how that works. I never had one as a child. We've also got the little Pokemon mini games and that, Nintendo DS, Mega Drive systems. There's just so many. So to go through and play all the games, well, good luck to you. It does the Dreamcast as well, but there's not a lot of games. Again, something I'll be working on in the future. So yeah, now we're back around to, and just a little bit more about everything. So we're now back around to here. So I always like to sort of, when I'm showing games, go to the PlayStation, because it's PlayStation and PSP, but I think PlayStation's got better quality games than the PSP on here. The games don't look very, they're just like Game Boy games, So I go to the PlayStation. So you can change the theme, so it's different ways to set up. So I've got it set up like this. It's got the name, description of the game, picture, and that. But there'll be a video showing you the different themes. You can also customize it and stuff like that. So I always go for Crash Bandicoot, just because I love that game. And it's doesn't take too long to load up before it gets into it. So just to show you guys, it runs smoothly and the sound quality. Obviously, I had to go through all the games and show you all the consoles. This video would be 25 minutes an hour, 25 minutes, half hour long. So I'm just going to start off, just going to go to the best game that I think, and show you the emulator is capable of running this game smoothly and giving you the quality that you would expect from a PlayStation 1. So let me just turn it up a little bit. If anything skips, it's me skipping it. Okay. So there are different ways to set the controller up as well. I'll be showing you this in later videos. So at the moment, it's on SNES at the moment, I think. So yeah, so the buttons are different to PlayStation, but it's only a jump and spin button reversed. But as you can see, everything runs smoothly, apart from my playing. Ah, I pushed the wrong button. It will, it will take a bit of getting used to the controls, and like I said, you can change them. It's only the fact that I haven't got round to it yet. What have I got? Okay, so as you can see, it all runs perfectly on this one. So to push get out of it, you just push start and select, and it goes back to the main mode, the home screen, sorry. And it's got thousands upon thousands of games. And like I said, I will be making memory cards myself for more for PlayStation and PSP and the Dreamcast, not the Dreamcast. Yeah, it's the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast, and the Dreamcast. Getting more games, working on that for you, which you'll be able to get off of me. So, like I said, I'm not going to go into too many details, but let me just turn it down. I'm not going to go into too many details, but here's the game menu, so you can, game settings, interface settings, network settings, so connected to your internet. There's often games updates and that happen. Okay, and right, so that's the game bit done. This is the retro gaming side. So now if we go to start and push quit, and we go to reboot from NAND, or however you pronounce it, and we're just going to give this a minute. It does take a couple of seconds. I'm not going to rush this, because if I rush it, it makes it not look as good. If you start clicking things and things open and don't do with things, just going to give it some time to load up. So now we're going into the Android mode. So in the Android mode, I have been able to put my television apps on here. So with the TV apps, IPTV and YourFlix, there are separate videos showing them, and what to expect from those apps and how to use them. So I'm not going to go into too many details. I just want to show you, for the purpose of this video, showing you what the console can do. So yeah, but I just personally think these are really cool, perfect for retro gaming. They're not as expensive as the PlayStation or the Xbox or other consoles. They are limited on what they can emulate, though. Like I said, anything to PS1, PlayStation 1 to PSP, it's sort of its max. But if you want that old 80s nostalgia and 90s nostalgia of retro gaming, look no further. It's all in one place. All the hard work's been done for you. It is just click and play. Okay, so now it's saved all of that. It's moving on to the different operating system. And so what I wanted from this was to be able to have all the retro games and the TV at a click of a button. Yes, it does take a minute, but it's nowhere near as much of a pain as some of the other ones that I had tried to make. And this is actually really good, really responsive. Once you know how to use it, it's really easy. So as you can see at the bottom, it has IPTV, YourFlix and YouTube. Things like Netflix and Disney Plus can't go onto this because the operating system isn't high enough. Those apps ask for an update. So when you download them, it says you need to update these apps, and it won't let you. So, but IPTV and YourFlix is all you really need. So as you can see, I'm connected at the top online. there, you know, I'll go into these different categories later on, but on the whole, you're not really going to be using it for your music and stuff like that. But you can. It is a multimedia Android box. So let's just click on IPTV, and as you can see, it's just going to update give it a second just to update. So like I said, I wanted something that could run 4K perfectly, because there's, you know, the Fire Sticks are so good. I can have gaming other retro games on a Fire Stick without sacrificing any quality from either of them. But this was the first one that I actually found and played around with and got working properly. So yeah, so if you're interested in retro gaming and Sky Sports and all your movies and that, and you want it in one convenient box, look no further. Okay, so I'm just going to click Live TV. So as you can see, it's exactly the same as that. So I'm going to click UHD. I'm going to go over to Sky Sports main event. Okay, and as you can see, right, I need to turn the mouse on. There we go. Right, so mouse is on, and then click on it. Just turn it up a bit so you can hear it. As you can see, very quick to load up the TV channel, no buffering, picture quality is amazing. Yeah, and like I said, there is a separate video showing you how to use IPTV, so I'm not going to go through it all now with you. Okay, and obviously watch the other video, I'll go more into depth, but it explains all of these. So I'm just going to click on movies quickly. Okay, turn that off. 4K movies. Oh, Avatar's on here now. So let's go to Avatar. So you have to select the mouse again, and that's really easy to do once you've got the hang of it. And just click play. Again, YourFlix has its own video explaining how to use it and what to expect. So yeah. And then you can skip forward. You turn the mouse off and just push the circle button to skip forward. Push play again. As you can see, it loads up straight away. There's no buffering. Perfect 4K. You know, absolutely amazing picture quality. Really easy to use. And the games, you know, for me, they just bring back so many loved childhood memories. It comes with 2 controllers. There are more controllers available. They're really easy to set up. Again, I'll be showing other videos on how to add more controllers to it and do other cool things. But at the minute, I just wanted to get this out there and show people the new console. So yeah, and yep, that is it for the X2 Pro Super Console. And yeah, it's available now. They're in stock, next day delivery. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and bye.